Hello, and welcome to the first year of WWE's ECW, the show where we take a look back at the first 52 episodes of WWE's re-envisioning of Extreme Championship Wrestling. Joey Styles welcomes us to the show in Long Island, New York, and announces that the Hardy Boyz will reunite on ECW tonight before Survivor Series. For tonight's main event, we are getting Hardcore Holly versus Rob Van Dam in an Extreme Rules match. Matt Striker is in the ring to kick off the show tonight. He says in a few moments, "I will conduct a wrestling lesson in this ring against a man who is a newcomer to ECW, a man by the name of Bobby Lashley." Last week I extolled the horrors of the Extreme Elimination Chamber to all of you, but in my benevolence, should you have to wait until December to Dismember to witness carnage and destruction? I don't think so, therefore I will annihilate Bobby Lashley here tonight. Before Striker can waffle on, ECW newcomer Bobby Lashley makes his way down to the ring. As soon as Bobby enters the ring, Striker leaves it. Don't worry about the ring crew clearing the classroom set from the ring, Bobby's got that covered. Eventually Striker gets back in the ring and the match is underway. Bobby then proceeds to beat the piss out of our school teacher Matt Striker, hitting an explosive suplex, shortly followed by a spear. Bobby hits a Dominator on Striker and it's all over. Before our next match, there's a recap of Jeff Hardy and Johnny Nitro's ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship on Raw the night before. Matt and Jeff Hardy make their way down to the ring for tag team action next. Tonight the Hardy Boyz are taking on FBI's Tony Mamaluke and Little Guido. Matt and Jeff absolutely dominate the match to begin with. There's a short moment where, thanks to a distraction by Trinity, Guido manages to get some offense in. Jeff goes for a whisper in the wind, but Guido avoids it. Guido tags in Mamaluke and they both hit some tag team moves on Jeff. Guido gets quickly tagged back in and they both hit a double backdrop on Jeff. FBI Irish whip Jeff. Jeff ducks their clothesline and hits them both with a dropkick. Jeff then tags in Matt. Matt then proceeds to go on a tear, lastly hitting a lovely bulldog clothesline combo. He goes to the middle rope and delivers a leg drop to Guido. Mamaluke breaks up the count. Mamaluke then gets a side effect from Matt, followed by a powerbomb neckbreaker combo from both Matt and Jeff. Guido gets a twist of fate from Matt and then a swanton bomb from Jeff to win the match. Rob Van Dam is doing some kicks backstage when Paul Heyman and his security team walks in. RVD asks Heyman what he wants. Heyman says, "I'm here to tell you how much I admire you, Rob. Here you are, willing to subject yourself to the unknown torture of the Extreme Elimination Chamber. All in the name of becoming ECW World Champion again, you are willing to walk into the unknown. You are willing to do anything to be champion again. You're willing to humiliate a man like me. Remember last week when I gave you the night off and you defied my orders? You know it is within my jurisdiction to suspend you for that, but I'm not going to do that. So tonight, when you face Hardcore Holly in an Extreme Rules match, if Holly wins, he takes your place in the chamber match." Kevin Thorn is in the ring with his big titty goth girlfriend Ariel. Tonight he's taking on CM Punk. Thorn starts off the match strong and remains in firm control, managing to quickly counter any offense by Punk. Thorn has locked in a Boston Crab. Kelly then makes her way down to the ring to give Punk some support. This works a treat for Punk as he gets out of the crab and then locks in the Anaconda Vice for the win. As Kelly and Punk are celebrating, Thorn knocks Punk to the outside. Thorn then holds Kelly back as Ariel kicks her in the gut. Punk then re-enters the ring and lays the smackdown on Kevin Thorn whilst Kelly fights Ariel out of the ring. Kelly and Punk then hug it out in the ring as Kelly's jealous boyfriend Mike Sandow Knox watches on and almost cries. Understandable, I'd cry over that arse too. ECW World Champion Big Show is in the ring alongside Paul Heyman. Taz is still having trouble with the upcoming pay-per-view name on commentary.
In my opinion, when the Big Show walks into the December,
Big Show says, "You know, Paul, when we decided to defend the ECW title in the Extreme Elimination Chamber, people thought we were crazy. As if the Elimination Chamber is not only dangerous enough, it's a chamber now filled with weapons." Big Show continues with his promo whilst the what chants ensue around the building. Show says, "The best part is my title is on the line. One champion, me, the Big Show. 5 challengers, and I like the odds. Because no one has presented a challenge for me yet. Not The Undertaker, not Ric Flair, not Sabu, not even the Animal Batista. Ladies and gentlemen, it's simple. No one can beat me." Bobby Lashley's music then interrupts the champion before he can drone on any longer. Big Show and Bobby then have a stare down for a bit before the Big Show clocks Bobby one in the jaw. Show goes to hit Lashley with the belt, but Bobby avoids it and then starts punching the champion. He then hits him with the belt, taking Show out of the ring. Lashley holds up the title before throwing it out of the ring to the Big Show. Main event time. Rob Van Dam makes his way down to the ring to take on Hardcore Holly in an Extreme Rules match. Before Holly makes his way down to the ring, Tess reminds him backstage that it was Bobby Lashley that screwed him out of the Elimination Chamber match. Now you have the chance to get that spot back. All you have to do is beat Rob Van Dam, the guy who put 20 stitches in your back. Remember, you win, you're in. Holly then makes his way to the ring and it's go time. There's some back and forth punches between the two before RVD hits Holly with a spinning kick to the face. Van Dam sends Holly headfirst into the turnbuckle and then connects with another kick to Holly's face. It looks like Van Dam is going to hit Rolling Thunder early, but transitions to a front splash. I guess it's a Rolling Thunder variation. Van Dam then hangs Holly over the barricade and delivers a spinning kick. RVD hits a leg drop over the top rope on Holly, but gets his wrist caught in the ropes and needs the referee to free him. RVD still remains in control for the time being. That is until Holly pulls Van Dam headfirst into a chair wedged between the ropes. Holly places the chair on Van Dam and stomps on it. Bob then drops RVD throat first onto the steel chair. He goes for the cover, but only gets a 2. Later on, Holly ascends to the top rope and delivers a leg drop to RVD whilst the chair is on his face. After countering an Irish whip, Van Dam starts to mount a comeback on Holly, eventually connecting with his signature kick from the top rope. Later on, Holly hits Van Dam with a chair and then climbs to the top rope. RVD hits the ropes, causing Holly to fall nutbag first onto the turnbuckle. Van Dam then hits a superplex on a chair. Next, he places the chair on Holly and hits a 5-star frog splash. Van Dam wins the match and retains his place in the Elimination Chamber. This was an okay episode of ECW. There was a lot of focus on the build to the Elimination Chamber match, but not much else progressed. You could see the Hardy Boyz appearing on the brand and beating ECW roster members FBI as a negative, but I'm not personally going to whine and bitch about it. It was good to see Matt and Jeff in action on the brand, even if it was a one-time thing, and it certainly wasn't a squash match. What's quite concerning is that we are only one more weekly show away from December to Dismember, and the only match on the card so far is the Chamber match. Have they forgotten they've got to fill the rest of the pay-per-view with other matches? If a build to a pay-per-view isn't right, then you're not going to be invested in the matches, and now we're going to have a card slapdash together at the last minute, aka next week's show. I'll give episode 24 of ECW 3 out of 5 stars. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.